on the countertop or something. Yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to really make this video specifically to point out people's build logic is a little bit incredibly skewed, and pacing and like what exactly you should be doing at any given time. Like there's an order to it, and nobody is playing the order. They're going through doing the story missions and doing that to get to level 10. Meanwhile, I'm level 13 and I haven't done the heist yet. So I just don't know why people are all about doing that and stuff. It just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I'm not playing the same way, obviously. I'm mainly focused on doing this. Getting pistols. Because this is a raw pistol build. Alright, let's see how my plaza training differs from this guy's plaza training. Technically, I could go and do all the psychos, but the main thing about the psychos is I need cripple to cheese them.
My apologies, but you do not appear to be in any sort of imminent danger. Huh. Oh well. Trust me, you'll mow down an army of Saka ninjas if it comes down to it.
What else? What else do I have to say? Let's see. Let's keep this video going.
By myself. This is where there's a weird little snag. See, in this bit, I'm required to shoot drones out of the sky. The game gives me a pistol to do so, not the gun I was using before. Technically, this isn't in the confines of the run, but you can't switch weapons. Now, I don't think Adam Smasher is against using a pistol, so we're gonna keep things running, but
your logic.
This is an unchangeable fail in the run.
You just...
Important day of my fucking life.
No, you can't count this as a failure because it's a forced. If it's a forced instance, those are automatically always disregarded. Even in speedrunning culture, if it's a forced thing, they're disregarded as part of the time. Like, if there's no way to avoid it whatsoever or workaround and nobody knows of a current workaround for it, then it's just taken away on the total time or something. Like, yeah. And then your logic here is that Adam Smasher isn't against using guns. So I don't know why as your Adam Smasher character, you're like limiting yourself to fists. Like, what? That's so counterintuitive. And then on top of that, went and didn't do the gearing correctly, or the leveling, and then immediately considered it a failure to use a pistol here.
Adam smashed the mirror before getting shot in the face and running through Johnny's memories, where I kill myself as myself. A dump crawl, ninja fight, illogical brain surgery, and schizophrenic episode later, and I'm back on my feet, ready to start the game proper. I decide to give myself a smasher.
Yeah, so now what you do, now when you've got access to the city in this section, now you have pretty much no limit to how high you can get before you do the next mission. So you should be like easily level almost approaching 50 and then still not do it. And instead of doing it, you go and you do the Delamain missions. Because the Delamain missions give you leveling, and then after that you go and you shit. What do I do after that? Oh yeah, you go help Judy. I'm pretty sure Judy's quest line goes for a pretty good amount of time. Rescuing Evelyn. And then after that, you go right back to grinding NCPD missions until those are completely gone. You do all of the cyber psychos. Hi. You do all the cyber psychos, and then that is completely gone. And then by that point, you can get into Dogtown, and then you can start playing Dogtown up to 60. And then you can finally come back and actually play the game at that point. And you'll be at like level 60, just blowing through everybody for the whole game.
Care to explain why you're bringing military equipment onto the premises into Konpeki Plaza?
We're arms dealers.
Excuse me?
Ah, you are here to see Taki-san. Am I right? Please, accept my apologies for the confusion.
This should only take a moment, sir.
I'm not nearly bored out enough. After the shipment in, I chat with Takamura, then
No.
then Judy, where I proceed to say what I swear is the only thing anyone in this city knows how to say.
We meet. Let's meet, please.
I talk to Judy and then get called by a familiar face before testing out my chrome on some random tiger claws on the way to class. Just to extra spite Johnny, I make sure my safe word isn't samurai and then threaten a sex worker as if they don't have enough problems in their lives. I pull the old window balcony trick again and meet up with Tom, after which I decide to just force open the door and kill Woodman as it felt pretty fitting for the run. I make sure to completely ignore Johnny and then watch him move a real object in the physical world despite being a cybernetic projection in my head. As I get to Fingers Clinic, I make my way through in character by threatening everyone. The guys at the door, the Joy Toys, and Fingers. Smasher doesn't fuck around. I'm too broke to buy the XBD we need, so I sell some stuff and then do the brain dance with Judy.
So he did Judy.
Once again, it's smashing time. We grab Evelyn. I tell Johnny to buzz off. I grab a level up, and I head up to start the Voodoo Boys questline. As I'm waiting, I figure it's about time that I get some more chrome, and since
The Pacifica?
are pretty in character, I decide to do one of those.
No, you don't want to be... You want to be at least level 40, 50 before doing Pacifica. I didn't even bother with Pacifica until after I was done with Dogtown. You can do Dogtown at level 50.
Just a moment, please.
Relatively speaking, actually, you'd probably want to be 51 just to be on the safe side because of the stupid... You would really want to have your build cemented and, like, street tested before you go into Dogtown, but then you can get all the way to 60 from there, and then at the end of Dogtown, you'll be powerful enough to beat all of the entire main story, so...
Notify him ourselves.
Quick for some extra scratch. After I detonate another batch of tiger claws, I beat on the ground.
No, why are you boxing? You don't need to box ever. Boxing is not required for leveling. You can safely ignore that entire quest line and not have to worry about it.
Of course, I understand. You'll be in a lot.
Look no further, because Raid is giving you a new legendary champion for...
Is your problem that you're not... I feel like your problem is that you're not leveling correctly. Why are you doing that? No. How are you meeting Mr. Hands with green gear? No. What is he doing? What are you doing? Wait, whoa. Okay, so he started Proceed. Let's check this out, everybody. Hold on.
20 and get that chrome.
15. He's level 15 doing the Pacifica quest line.
Everything seems to be in order.
Oh my god.
I wish you a pleasant stay.
How did this guy get this far? Doing this pure stupidity.
I level up. Seeing as how Adam Smasher always follows the jobs he's given to the letter.
You didn't know about anything? You didn't...
Through the building as Placide told me, successfully this time, and hit up the van before...
How are you level 15 in the Placide quest line?
Placide then kills me for fun, and I threaten my way into a free ride to his exact location.
No.
Slur, Brigitte tells him to fuck off, and we go to their gamer dungeon under the crypt. They put me into cyberspace, and I run through Johnny's memories, featuring a scene I can't show on YouTube and the magically appearing
Oh
mantis.
my god, look where he's gotten himself.
What are y'all proud
At
of?
level 15.
Then we meet up with Road, where this guy just kind of falls over. Johnny kills Alt and slugs West, and do more cyber, and finally find the auto shotgun.
He's got level 20.
Kind of shit minigun. I go for another beat on the brat game.
He doesn't have money either, which is another crazy thing that I just can't even believe. Did you have to, you didn't do it. You didn't play the game. Okay, so let me explain so that everybody understands. So that you finally understand how to do a run. If you're going to do a run, you get access to this section before the heist. And I'm before the heist. Right now, this current gameplay is before the heist. You'll know what the heist is because you know how it ends. Once that is over and you're back in the apartment with Johnny, that is the part where you get access to everything. The whole city. And what you want to do is you want to find these little guys. There's hundreds of these things all over. You want to make it so that they're gone. All of them are gone. Every single one of these things needs to be done. You need to be done with every single one of them. So that's going to take you around 2 to 3 hours. Once you're done with that, congratulations. Now you've graduated to finding all these yellow circles called the side jobs, biz that won't make any major headlines. You're going to do all of those. Every single fucking one it lets you do. Alright, you got that? Hooray! You figured it out. Now you get the absolute pleasure of dealing with the cyber psychos. Now, the cool way to do it is to get Cripple. But if you can't play a Netrunner, then you're not going to want to bother getting Cripple, and you're just going to have to kill these guys. But the cool thing is, it still lets you dispatch them. So if you do all the way down to their 1 HP and then you hit them, they'll get down. So as long as you don't kill them after this period, they're still technically counted as you spared them. So if you're trying to do the right thing and make the contractor really happy with you and be like, hey, good job, you took them down, but you didn't kill, just hit them all the way until they're at 1% and then hit them and then they'll fall. And when they fall, do not shoot them or blow them up or do any sort of crazy, corny stuff. And you're definitely not going to want to have there's a cyberware piece down here that says shock and awe. You're going to not want to have that equipped. If it is equipped, you need to stay the hell away from them. Otherwise, they're going to get blown up by it and then they'll die. So you'll kill them anyway. So just be aware of that. That's the one thing you really need to be aware of if you're trying to go for the not killing them all. Or you could just murder them. It really doesn't matter. You'll get the leveling either way. And then that's just for the cyber psychos. That's the advice just for that. Then you can start doing the gigs. If you're still not 50, then you start doing the gigs until you get to 50. And then once you're at 50, now you're going to ignore the whole game altogether, the whole quest line. Wherever you left off, it's now ignored and it's on the back burner. And you're going to play all of Dogtown until you get to level 60. And then when that is all done, once all that grinding is completed, now you're a max level. So you can go back and play the whole story and on very hard and you're never going to die.
What do you think?
Because you can actually do the game.
Quaint.
Because you did the leveling.
Not like the hotel we had in.
If you didn't do the leveling, then you're going to have a really miserable time playing the game, and you're going to die a bunch, and it's going to be terrible, and you're going to be shooting everybody like 10,000 times. You're going to be like, oh, how did I run out of ammo? Oh my gosh. You're going to be like, oh man, I keep getting killed while I'm stuck on cooldowns. All that stuff. It's going to be awesome for you. Getting to play like that. Isn't that such a pleasure?
Welcome to Kr4 Plaza.
So if you don't understand how to do that, then you need to get a clue, because that is how you do it. That is how you do this game. So anybody who's new, who plays this game and who doesn't get it, that is the answer. It's as simple as look at your map and try to find this little blue ass little thing right here. What is this? This is leveling. You have to do every single one of those until they're all gone. That is how you actually play the game.
Looks like some fucking traveler.
If you do it any other way, it's stupid. You're going in underleveled.